All right, the cicadas are coming. Yes, billions of these insects are expected to descend along the East Coast this year, and while they come in peace, they are certainly not quiet. Kelly Grant joins me now with 5 things you should know as the cicadas move in. All right, so the locusts are coming, Kelly. The locusts are coming.
Not locusts. That's actually a big thing to keep in mind.
They are. There is
Not
a difference, but this is so interesting because you say this happens really so infrequently. I mean, what, 13 years since they've come last time?
There are so many different species of these, so it really comes down to where you live and how often you see them. Usually there are, when we're talking about these sort of cicadas, they're 13-year and 17-year, and they only come out that one time, and then but every year there's an emergence. It's just in a different area.
In a different area. Okay, so let's talk about what really gets these insects going. And I understand that some power tools might do the trick.
Yes, they love them, and lawnmowers. I mean, there's just something sexy about a guy who's mowing the lawn, I guess. But for them, they like the vibrations from the machines can actually sound a lot like their calls. So you'll find out if you're trying to do lawn work in the middle of the day, you might find yourself covered with the females that think you're calling them and the males that want to compete with you.
So they'll actually swarm you and get on your body.
Well, I mean, they're not going to bite
not
you,
swarm, but they come out.
They're probably
start
going to
noticing them.
Yeah, they're going to check you out, see what's going on.
All right, so if they come over and you're maybe looking for a little snack, I understand that they actually are good to eat.
Yes, they can be. We hear that they're very tasty. You'll see tons and tons of recipes out there on YouTube, on the internet. You can fry them, you can put them on pizza, cover them in chocolate. Lots of different things you can do with them. They just, we hear that if you are allergic to shrimp, you might not want to try these. There can be something in them that's similar to shrimp that sets off that allergy.
Wow, sounds like a challenge on Survivor or something.
Definitely.
Eating these.
I don't know that I'm ready for trying these.
I don't know if I am either. Chocolate-covered cicadas. All right, well, one thing we know we shouldn't do is give them to your pets, right?
Well, you don't want to give them to your pets, but you're probably really going to want to watch your pet.
Because the pets can find them, obviously, outside.
They're going to find them. We've heard that this is sort of like having a yard full of chicken nuggets, that the pets just love them, and because of the sporadic appearances, they only really get to see them maybe once or twice in a lifetime, depending on where you live. So they're really going for them, but the vets tell us that the exoskeletons of the bugs are not digestible, so you could have some upsets, maybe even need a vet visit out of it to make Fido feel better.
Wow, that'd be unfortunate there. But like most brides, the cicadas, I understand, also like June weddings.
They do, and May weddings.
Outdoor weddings.
One of the fan sites for cicadas, we actually heard from them, that's one of the most common questions they get whenever there's an emergence is, are they going to ruin my outdoor wedding? Because if you're having a ceremony outdoors, a heavily wooded area, well, you might need to do some cleanup for all of those exoskeletons that are on the ground and maybe rethink the actual outdoors and have a tent to kind of keep them off people and the food.
Right, but we should keep in mind that they don't bite, right? So you shouldn't really be afraid of them, but they could possibly scratch a little bit, right? Or what should people be aware of?
It just, might make you a little uncomfortable to see so many of them around, but really this is not a huge deal. Plenty of people do freak out when they see them, but it's really not necessary. They're not poisonous, they don't bite, and they pretty much keep to themselves. They come up out of the ground and they go into the trees and then they stay in the trees.
So we shouldn't worry that the end of the world is coming?
This is not the end of the world, and as I mentioned, locusts, cicadas, very different insects.
All right, Kelly, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's a great story, interesting stuff, and things people need to know, because if they're going to be coming out this year,
they do. You
want to know what you're dealing with. All right, thanks so much, Kelly Grant. As always, fantastic.